another day of Minecraft. We actually have quite a bit now, and I'd say next order of business is mining. I'm gonna need a lot of iron. I always say I don't, but then I remember I do for like early game until I get an iron farm, which I have villagers, so as soon as I get them like breeding up and stuff, like actually, you know, making an iron farm is really technical, but it's simple. And now we mine for 10 years. This would be in the point where if I was like streaming or something, I'd be like, oh, look, someone brought in the chat a good question or a good point of some kind, and then I'd like talk about it. But like I said, very quietly and cut out by my Mikey, I can't stream. I live in the middle of nowhere, Texas. So it's not like I have that, you know, nice amenity. I just have to record offline and then upload it for you guys. The 7 of you. That's fine. I like making this kind of content just anyway. It's a good decompressor. It gets it gets me something to do too, because sometimes I'm just bored a lot of the time. So doing this, and if I can, you know, help out one of my friends' day or something, you know, maybe they're bored too, and they want to see some awfully edited content of me talking, then, you know, hey, glad I could help them out. Woo! There it is. Alright. Oh, baby. There it is. There's the final vein I've been looking for. 2, 3. Are you kidding me? 3 diamonds so far. And Fortune 3 didn't activate on any of them. Okay, that one gave me 3. Oh my god, like, the majority of those diamonds did not give me anything. That's putrid. That's disgusting. Look at how nice this house is. Interior design is my passion. Armor pieces. Cover me in diamond. While I'm fishing, I'll think of a way to, you know, the best way for armor. What I'm thinking is, for the best way of to get armor, would be to get villagers, and I would have to have a setup where I want to get a zombie. It has to be a zombie that can pick up items. I'll give it like a sword. I'll put in a system where it can hurt zombies. I mean, it can hurt villagers, and then the villagers come to me, I heal them up, and then I get them whatever trade I need, and then I send them on their merry way to whatever holding cell I put them in. Of course, this would take a while to build. This isn't no easy feat, but it's an important one. Pew 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 pew. Bum 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 down 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 down. Jeez, they really make putrid noises, don't they? Listen to that. God, it's like my toilet bowl after Taco Bell. So the best option for me is to grab villagers, bring them over, have some sort of villager breeding system that breeds them. I might make that like villager breeder island or something, and then it ships them off over to this island. This island is like the conversion factory that like gets them killed. I res them, and then continuously try and get their trade to be what I want it to be. I think we should focus on the breed factor, in which I know there's one out there. Let me look it up real quick. In one of the previous episodes, I mentioned that there is a specific farm that has them standing on fence posts and stuff. That farm is from Impulse SV, and I'll be building his farm as soon as I get the required materials, which I should. Shouldn't be that hard. Sometimes I wish this was a server, even though that's kind of real bad on hardcore because I can't pause, but whatever. Sometimes I wish this is a server, because then I could grab my alt, put like the camera mod on it, and then I can just have time lapses of me like just kind of doing this shit instead of just a first person view every time. But you know, not everything can happen. Alright. Island is terraformed. I could really bring it down another notch, but I really couldn't care that much. Start this like in the middle of the island-ish, so yeah, building this thing is going to be the easy part. Getting the villagers into the system? Ooh, that's a whole different story. Also, did I drastically underestimate the amount of blocks I'm going to need? The dirt saucer. Yeah, this is going to be more functionality than quality. Unfortunately. Usually I'm the other way around, but at this point I need villagers, and I don't really have the time to make this thing be looking fancy. Alright, we have that. We just need the collection system now, which will be a couple blocks lower than this. So once the beds are there, the block above, that's going to be beds. This will be where these will be. So they would be like, I'm a villager, I can't get out. See, we can get underneath here. That trapdoor is important. This one right here. Because we can get underneath here because of our player height. Even if I didn't crouch, I just kind of don't want to fall. We can go underneath, but villagers cannot because they're dumb little heads. They're just a little bit taller than us, so they can't. There'll be 2 villagers there. There'll be beds circling around this. I just have to go get the wool. From probably over there. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna steal their beds, right? So I'll steal their beds, and while I'm at it, I'll pick one up. I'll pick up a villager. And that means I'll plop them in there, which is easier said than done, because those little finicky bastards are gonna be a pain in my ass to get in there. I don't even know what's the best way. A minecart might fit in there, but I really need to go in a redstone testing world and make sure, like, if I use a minecart, I'd yeet myself across here, and then, like, fishing rod him in the hole. I can't have that there. I'd fishing rod him into the hole, and then he'd fall, and then I think this is the easiest way. Where this is positioned, this is the easiest way. I just have to make the water elevator. These 4 blocks would be soul sand. And then I'd have a door here. Well, quote-unquote door. I'll have signs here, like there and there and there and there, so the water doesn't come pushing out on me. So the soul sand will be there. They'll bubble jet me upwards. We'd put the boat in with ourselves. We'd ride ourselves up. Go to the top. I'd ride ourselves onto the land spot. I'd get out, break the boat. The villager would have nowhere else to go because I'll encapsulate that. So then I'll just lead him there, push him in. If I can't quite push him, I'll fishing rod him in. I don't care. And then yeah, I just gotta do that with 2. And then the third one will be, I say easy, but I'll probably just modify the water elevator, boat ride him in there, and then just break it. He's easy. That one's easy. No one cares about that one. More space for potatoes. As long as there's space for potato, there must be plant. And look at that. More room for potato. If there's room, there must be potato. So, looks like a piece of shit, but it's gonna work. Kelp. I need somebody, kelp. Alright. Kelpie, kelpie. Alright, these are all source blocks now. Oh. Alright, and... not even gonna press spacebar. Yep. Alright, alright. So let's say, oh, look at me, I got my villager. It's good old fresh villager from Villager Island. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, well it works. Yeah. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Can't you tell? Maybe at a later date I'll beautify it up, make it some nicer blocks, but for now it will serve its purpose whenever I get some villagers, and then my plan will be, it's actually being really cool, I will use the surround... I have to get Silk Touch though, now that I think about it. I'll work on getting Silk Touch, but my plan will be to Ice Path... oh wait, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's ice, huh? I was gonna say I'll ice water path them across the ocean onto this island for their rehabilitation. But I guess ice underneath doesn't really matter. I think it only matters with items. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool. But that's what I'm gonna call it. So yeah, I guess that's it. It's me. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe!